Me, we, world. Simple by design and universal. And I want to make sure that we're all on the same page to really give you a sense of what each of these dimensions are and what they look like. Me is me and all the other me's around me, right? Each of us as individuals and our really overall holistic sense of well-being, right? So that includes physical well-being, not being sick, having a strong immune system, all of that, really important. Also mental health, obviously a massive topic and frankly challenge in workplaces today. Yeah. Also means our spiritual or intellectual and emotional health, right? Again, things that are maybe a little adjacent to what we normally talk about at work, but thankfully being brought in a lot more by smart leaders who see what the current situation is and see what the struggle is and see that the way to keeping people is not to be their parents or their pastors or anything else, in that spiritual, emotional realm, but to acknowledge that people are whole and have a spiritual element to themselves. And so finding ways to help people on their own connect to that sense of spirit, of purpose, of meaning, of mattering. There's big research here. That is what employees stick around for, especially the good ones that you want to keep. So the me dimension involves all of those outcomes of how we want ourselves as individuals to be healthy, well-rested, fulfilled. That all sits in the me dimension. In the we dimension, we talk about performance, right? This is about high functioning teams and businesses that grow in sustainable, long-term ways that are strategic about all of the upheaval in basically, I think we can agree, every single industry right now, and are agile and flexible and forward thinking enough to really equip themselves to adapt and evolve and not die in the next 5, 20, 50 years that a healthy business needs to think about. We is also our family, whether that's biological or chosen. What is that personal we about which we care, right? And does that mean quality time? Does that mean visits across distance? Does that mean certain values, certain experiences that you want to really instill in that we? These are both of the outcomes, the personal and the professional, and maybe kind of a third space in the we. There's the people that you know well and interact with on a pretty regular, if not daily basis. Finally, the world may not be the entire world of 8 billion humans and 7 continents or 6, wherever we've landed on that, but it is your world, right? So the communities of which you are a part, about which you care, and that might be a geographic community, your neighborhood, your town, your county, your state. It might be an industry community that spans geographic boundaries. It might be an identity community, could be girl athletes, could be, the people of Connecticut, whatever that world that means something to you. This is the world dimension. And so we think about, having your all is about leaving the legacy, having the impact in that world dimension that you want to have. Again, not saving the rainforest, not curing cancer, but maybe helping to increase mammogram rates in your town, for example, to increase early detection, right? Maybe that's part of your all that means a lot to you. But I hope you're starting to see here, the point is that having it all, curing cancer and being well rested and a perfect manager, not possible. And so counterproductive. But when we get really clear with what we care about for me, we, and world, and then work backwards to figure out the investments of time, energy, attention, and money that will get us to those outcomes, then we're aligned. Then we have our all. And that is doable. And indeed, it is good for you and for the world. So let's get to it.